everyone, welcome back. Right, okay, I hope you've had an absolutely amazing weekend and you're smashing it with the weight loss and eating healthy and everything. So yeah, for this one, this is the last one obviously, and I want to say a massive thank you to anyone who's, stayed with us this long, watched it, liked it and everything, and it has been a bit of a journey. Sometimes I have struggled. I've come home from work and I've had a bit of a bad day at work, and then I've come home and still done the video, still edited it, because that's what it's about. It's about discipline, and that's what I've tried to show as well in this, and enthusiasm and things like that. But that's what it is. That's a big part of your weight loss. Yeah, is discipline. You've got to be disciplined. You've got to be mindful and everything. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. I'm going to call it mindful eating, yeah. And this is something that we don't really do anymore, yeah. This is something that's sort of like going really, and you need to really, this is something I've developed and I've obviously studied, yeah. So anything I say, obviously take it with a pinch of salt, and I do encourage you to do your own studying and reading. But nutrition is something obviously that is really, really good to study, because at the end of the day you're putting it in your body, yeah. You're putting this food, yeah, in your body, and it is good to find out where this food is coming from, yeah. And what it actually does, it absolutely fascinates me that you can eat a meal or whatever, yeah. You can eat a big meal, and then where does it go? How does it break down in your body? What compartments do for your body? Like where does the protein go? The carbs, the things like that. How does it all break down in your body? And that does fascinate me, and it is good to obviously study and basically look into. So like I said, I'm not a doctor, I've not actually got any degrees. I have read a lot of books about nutrition and things. So, but what I want to do also, I want to have a little chat about, like, these days we do eat a lot for the taste, yeah, for the taste of the food instead of eating. Whereas like a pro athlete, yeah, will eat for what it does to your body, yeah. It won't be so much about the taste of the food, it'll be about what it does for your body, and that's how you get really healthy. Is if everything you eat, yeah, you think like, what's that going to do for my body? Alright, so you eat something rubbish, that's going to do, no, it's going to do rubbish for your body, basically. You input rubbish, you get rubbish, yeah. You put in good, you get good, and that's the way it is. And I do feel so much healthier, obviously, I do eat rubbish food sometimes, but the majority of times, if you've noticed in the diet, it has got its vegetables in it, it has got its fruit in it, yeah. These are things that we do really need to be optimum health sort of thing, and to be at a high energy. That's probably why I am at such a high energy a lot of the time, because I do eat the fruit, I do eat the veg, even though obviously, like I said before, I do eat rubbish as well, but I'll always eat that veg, I'll always eat that fruit. So yeah, it's just about, like, because like some people will eat a meal and it's just because of the taste, because it tastes nice, instead of thinking, actually, I always think now, like, what's that going to do to my body? Yeah, what if I put this in my body, what's it going to do? It's like, if you've noticed, so if you've noticed, there isn't any really chocolate or anything like that, or sweets or anything. I don't eat sweets. I try not to eat chocolate either, to be honest. There's not many crisps. There's no crisp in the diet. Things like that. Another thing I don't eat, which like might throw some people off, but I don't eat pork anymore. I've stopped eating pork. Not because I've turned religious or whatever, or not because of any other reasons, because I don't like it. It's none of that. Obviously, bacon butty does taste nice, but I've realised and I've studied the nutrition, and pork is one of the worst meats you can put in your body. It is. It's really, really fattening and really, really bad for you. It don't matter if you cut the fat off the bacon or whatever. It is bad for you. It don't matter if you get skinless sausages. Pork is really bad for your health. Alright, and they did come out about that, you know, it did come out not too long ago, maybe about 2 years ago, that it is bad for you and it can give you cancer. Obviously, you can eat pork for the rest of your life and not get it, but it's just a chance, you know. So that's something obviously to be mindful of. And it's like little things like obviously I eat a lot of fish, so I'll eat, you know, I'll eat a plate of, you know, let's say tuna pasta or whatever, and I'll always think, you know, that at the end of the day, you know, I'm not gonna go all vegan. I'm not a vegan. I'd struggle being a vegan, to be honest. You know, if I could be a vegan, I would be a vegan. But you know, so you know, I always think like, you know, this fish, this is a fish. This was a live source. This was actually a live source, and I'm consuming it now. You know, and it's good to be grateful and thankful of that as well. Yeah, it really is. So I'm grateful and thankful for every single healthy meal that I consume. Yeah. And I like just say it to myself. I just say thanks for this meal. You know, I'm not saying, you know, do a big thing, a big grateful thing for the meal or whatever. Just say thanks for this meal. You know, I know, and then have the mindset that you know it's going to nourish your body. Yeah, and that's a good thing to obviously, you know, think about as well. You know, these are all things to think about. So yeah, there's a bit on mindful eating. Obviously, you can get books and, you know, have a look at mindful eating and, you know, really study nutrition as well. Yeah, just have a look at books. Go to the library, get a book on nutrition, and it'll do absolute wonders for you. All right. So, and I promise you, all these people who are selling like your chocolate crisp and your sweets and things like that, I bet they're all eating healthy and stuff like that. And I bet they're not actually eating the chocolate crisp and sweets. But yeah, anyway, right, okay, so take care, and I will see you in the next one. See you now, bye. Hey, this is just another quick tip for you that I forgot to mention with the mindful eating. So basically, you know, back in the day, what they used to do, they used to just eat at the table. Every family, you know, it doesn't matter if you're on your own or, you know, you've just got you and your partner or you've got a family. But try and eat at the table. I've noticed this. You know, I was getting in the pattern basically of watching TV while I were eating, and I've realised now I've stopped doing that. Yeah, it's alright to have a little bit of music on in the background or something, but I've noticed, yeah, and I was doing it with Grace, and Grace was saying, oh, you know, programs on, like you should maybe want Gabby and Alex on or something like that on your phone, you know, while we're eating, and I've got out of it. I studied this thing, and it's absolutely done really wonders. So Grace will like have a proper conversation now, yeah, because we've stopped going on the iPhone while we're, you know, eating, you know, putting YouTube on or you know, watching TV while we're eating. We'll just literally have a proper old school conversation while we're eating. And I've noticed that, like, if I go to my nins, yeah, there's no TV, yeah, while you're eating. There's no phones, you know, you don't get your iPhone out or anything like that while you're eating. You just eat your meal and have a conversation. And I do it on my own now, yeah, so I'll literally I'll make my meal and I'll eat my meal and I'll put my phone away, I'll turn the TV off and I'll just concentrate on the meal and focus on the food and everything. And that way you get fuller quicker as well, which is obviously a benefit as well, because your brain starts to tell you that you're full. If you've got the TV on, yeah, or you're scrolling on Facebook or whatever like that, yeah, your brain doesn't know, because your brain's distracted with other things, yeah, instead of concentrating on when you're full or not. All right, so this is another quick tip. Yeah, and I'll give you loads of tips there. All right, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. I've got absolutely loads planned. All right, I am going away next week, but I have got absolutely loads of videos planned, and I want to help as many people as I can. That is obviously my mission and purpose in life, basically, to help people get healthy and positive within their body, mind, and soul. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And liking and everything, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you pop a subscribe. That'll be absolutely amazing as well. And if you know, also if you know anyone who's struggling with a weight loss, because there is a lot of people struggling weight loss, a lot of people struggling getting positive. I've got loads of good mindset stuff coming up. It's not just about you know, weight loss and health. You know, I have got mindset stuff coming up as well. So, all right, take care, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.